Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in Natsha. Welcome in Alex. Welcome in Rainbow. The redeems are kind of off today. You can still interact with Spunky. Wait. There we go. I managed to point to him in the end. Yeah, redeems are off today to keep it a little bit kind of quieter and stuff because it can be a bit of it can kind of pop off sometimes and be a bit of a louder kind of stream. But yes, welcome in Natsha. Thank you so much for joining us in chat today. Thank you so much for agreeing to come along and do a little Q&A as well. I'm really excited for that. It should be good fun. I'm really looking forward to playing this game as well. I've put off playing it for months because I wanted to do this today. So I'm really looking forward to having a go of it. The style looks beautiful and it just looks like exactly my kind of game. I love narrative-based games. I love games that kind of challenge what's conventional in narrative-based games and stuff like that. And this looks like it ticks those boxes perfectly. And it's always promising that it's made by a fellow Disco Elysium enjoyer as well. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hop on over anyway. I'm gonna hop on over to the game. This immediately reminds me of Disco Elysium a little bit, where you've got that option to kind of like try and wait it out. So I'm too intrigued by the keep eyes closed option. You dwell in darkness. Keep dwelling. No light gets through to you. I like darkness. The darkness likes you too. It likes your taste. What do I taste like? Rotten peppermint. Why? You're supposed to be vitalizing and stimulating, but you're euthanizing and repulsive. Open eyes, or you're euthanizing and repulsive. Yes, and I am you. Eh? That's probably what I'd respond with. I'm every intrusive thought you ever had. I hear voices. Just one voice. I'm insane. Yes, I love the art style. I'm going to turn the sound up for me so that I can get the experience of the sound design. If the madness doesn't get you, the darkness will. Hide from madness and darkness. You can't hide from darkness by hiding in darkness. Hide in darkness. From darkness? Please open your eyes. Why? Darkness gnaws off every shred of self-preservation left on you. Let darkness feast. You will dissolve. Dissolve. I will dissolve. Dissolve completely. I'm guessing this is going to end the game early, but I'm going to try it anyway. Please, keep eyes closed. Darkness fills your lungs with sharp teeth. It devours you from inside out. Only an empty and hollow shell remains. Swallowed by darkness ending. Okay, yes, so we did. My instinct was correct. We got an early ending there. We got a dark ending. Okay, but this time we will open our eyes. There's a scratching on the inside of your skull. Okay, here we are. We've quite a few options. Madame Margaret's magical strawberry bubble bath. Discuss the voice in your head with the rubber duck. Drink wine. Leave the bathtub. Seek comfort. Your meds. You think you don't need them. They're just here to remind you of how much you don't need. Love it. Your radio. The presence of something which could potentially kill you makes you feel alive. I'm drawn towards this. Okay, no, I can't click it. So these are options. So what if I add hot water? Strange. The handle seems to be stuck. Try again. Nothing. Well, there's already too much water in your tub anyway. Try harder. Stop it. Try harder. You'll flood your bathroom. Try harder. Great, well done. Turn it off. Okay. Oh no. Splendid. Why bathe in the tub when you can have a whole room? We're losing this battle. The rain of water has begun. Let water rain over the bathroom. Okay. Is that an ending? Steaming floods conquer your bathroom. Your duck is free. Yes, it would. Some sort of endlessness awaits you. Let's see. Apologies, sound's gonna die for just a second. Okay, so that's a different ending in itself. We are speedrunning. We're speedrunning all the endings. Every single one. Discuss the voice in your head with the duck. Let's go with the duck. No. You're not desperate for this conversation. Desperately drink wine. More desperation needed. Okay. So maybe if we desperately drink wine, it may look like wine, but you know what it really is. Poison or grape juice. Grape juice. Grape juice filled into a wine glass. You feel childish and desperate. Grown up and sophisticated. We'll try and remain positive. You're truly the archetype of a grown up and sophisticated person. The glass is made of plastic, by the way. Why? Grown up and sophisticated plastic. Sure, why not? Grown up and sophisticated plastic. An obvious sign of a desperate mind. But also a grown up and sophisticated mind. Of course, drink from grown up cup. Desperation rushes through every fibre of you. Something freezing covers the inside of your rib cage. The scratching on the inside of your skull intensifies. Abrasions form. Hello, daughter. Dad? Yes, Dad. Why are you a duck? Ducks don't talk. I mean, apparently they do if you try hard enough. Welcome in, Sammy. How are you, sweet? I'm not. I'm dead. What? Since last Wednesday. What? Did you take your meds? Yes. Are you sure, Loff? Your nickname, short for Ophelia. Okay. So we have a name now. We have a name. Like the one who drowned, you know? Oh, we can drown Dad. To avoid his questioning. I'm hearing it. Good. As you should be. We drown Dad. I'm not. I'm going to drown Dad. What are you doing? I will drown you. Why? To avoid this conversation. That's exactly why we're doing it. Wait, your approach to dealing with unpleasant memories is to drown them? Yes. That's messed up. Drown Dad. The thing with drowning, suppressing memories, is that usually they re-emerge. They come back, intensive, distorted, broken. Where were you? I waited for you. Paralysed. Is this a scary game? Because the vessel burnt in my brain. I died alone. Is it burnt or burst? I think it might have been burst. I think I might have misread it. Is it a scary game? So it's a game about mental health. You're having a psychotic episode in a bathtub. So it's a narrative game. It's not scary. I mean, there are dark themes in it, but it's not a horror game. It's not a horror game. Can you stop being my dad? So don't worry, Sammy, you are mostly safe, depending on your definition of safe. No, I can't. Loaf? Yeah? Is it loaf or loaf? Will you be alright? Not sure. The scratching on the inside of your skull fades. The abrasions stay. Your ribcage defrosts, leaving a feeling of emptiness and acceptance. A distorted version of Dad. Damn, it's dark. A grown-up and sophisticated cup for a grown-up and sophisticated person. What if I seek comfort now? This towel gives you comfort. Seek more comfort. Unlike your friends, this towel was always there for you. You never felt like a social being. Socializing is exhausting. Exactly. Remembers when, insert painful memory here, some sort of mental censorship. That was painful. What did I censor? Something about a failed friendship, but let's find out. Recreate your painful memory. No thank you, I like mental censorship. Let's go. Let's recreate the painful memory. The core of your pain is cheese. It's cheese. It's cheese. We're a heavily lactose intolerant character. Yes, cheese. Or cheese and betrayal. I like cheese and betrayal. Well, I don't like it. I do like cheese. I ate someone else's cheese, or somebody ate my cheese. Cheese and betrayal is me eating pizza every time. Somebody ate my cheese, I think. Some of the worst kinds of betrayal. Bury head in towel, or I love cheese. I love cheese. Rats. I like rats. Ooh. Ooh. A little story. I was running in a little bit late today. I do apologise for. We had a technical error right before stream, right, which was not ideal. Technical error with my camera, of all things. But also, one of the other reasons was that congratulations to Ralph, one of our 3 cats. Is he behind me? Yep. He's on top there, sleeping away. He caught his first ever rat today. And I think the rat had actually, because we have the back door open for our cats, I think it had actually come back inside the house, the rat, and he'd frightened it to death. Poor rat, to be fair, like. But yeah, well done, Ralph. It is in his nature. You can't bemoan him. It was a baby one. Yeah. Oh. I mean, they are big. They are big, to be fair, but so is Ralph. Bye, Alex. Thank you for coming along. Appreciate you. Have a nice day at work. But yeah, I like rats. Or ooh. Do you know what else likes cheese? I'm going to go with I like rats, but rats don't like you. Why? No one likes you. Oh no, it's those kind of thoughts. Why? You're a bit like a rat. Why? People avoid you. They think you carry some sort of disease. Sad. Yes. Sad. Very sad. Bury head in towel. Its worn down fibres tickle your face. Static electricity crackles in your hair and makes you feel safe from the horrors around and inside you. the horrors inside me. Don't mind them now. We'll get there. Your towel will keep you safe. For now. Thank you, towel. Your towel is happy to be there for you. But there is something else. What is it? Your towel feels used. No. Abused. Oh no. This towel is not your friend, it's your victim. I'm really sorry, towel. Dad was really sorry too, but that wasn't enough. What did Dad do? The question is, what didn't Dad do? What didn't Dad do? Dad didn't care. Dad wasn't there. Unlike your towel. Thank you for being a dad to me, towel seems appropriate in this moment. We need a father figure, seeing as we have just... Did we kill our father figure? Sort of. Sort of. But now I don't feel so bad about that choice. So I'm going to thank the towel for being a dad to me. Your towel is happy. It forgives you. It's your new and better dad now. Towel dad. New and better dad. So we've got two dads. We've got a distorted version of dad, and we've got our towel dad, which is our new and better dad. Your meds, you don't think you need them. Just here to remind you of how much you don't need them. So we can't do anything with the meds. Can we do anything with the radio? Your radio. Presence of something which could potentially kill you makes you feel alive. So we added hot water last time. We'll do it again. You can't add cold water. The handle's been stuck since you moved in. Oh no. Oh no indeed. Stupid handle. The handle heard you. It seems hurt. I'm sorry, handle. The handle looks soothed. Strange. The handle seems to be stuck. We'll go with your right this time. Very reasonable of you. Goodbye, water handles. It seems to you that if the handles had hands, they would be waving you goodbye now. You've made some new friends. I love Towel Dad too. He feels reliable and safe. Okay, let's leave the bathtub. You're still quite desperate. Add some parts and some parts of your mind I saw. Oh, I didn't catch the second bit. That's okay. But we'll leave the bathtub. As you leave your bathtub, a long desired silence sets in. It won't last forever, but it's all we ever wanted. Peace of mind ending. Okay. Natsha, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to play through this again. I'm going to probably do it maybe twice more, if that's okay with you, to see what else happens. No? You've just reached peace of mind. No. Oh, you meant to. Okay. Why do you want to go back in there? I like bathing. You like suffering. Suffer. I said no. What? Did it delete the game? That was one of the best plot twists I've ever seen. Let me get in. That was great. The game told me no and shut down. You are persistent. Oh, so it knows we're back. Let's try pushing this a little bit, but not all the way. Keep dwelling. No light gets through to you. Like darkness. The darkness likes you too. It likes your taste. What do I taste like? Rotten peppermint. Why? You're supposed to be visualizing and stimulating, but you're euthanizing and repulsive. You're euthanizing and repulsive. Yes. And I am you. Hey? Every intrusive thought you've ever had. Is this different to last time, or is it just me? I hear voices. Just one voice. No, I don't think it's different to last time. I'm insane. Sometimes, yes. Hide from madness. If the madness doesn't get you, the darkness will. Let's open our eyes now. There is no escape from yourself. There's a scratching on the inside of your skull. What if we make friends first? Strange, the handle seems to be stuck. Try again. Nothing. Well, there's already too much water in your tub anyway. Try harder. Stop it. Try harder. You'll flood your bathroom. You're right. Very reasonable of you. Goodbye, water handles. If they had hands, they'd be waving us goodbye now. You've made some new friends. Okay, we've made new friends again. So now that we've made friends... What if... Okay, let's drink the wine first. But it's not wine this time, it's poison. Why do you crave things that hurt you? Because I love her. Great. Developed a personality. Well done. I love you too. No, you don't. You crave pain. To be honest, I will probably hurt you too. Not probably. You will hurt her. I don't want to get hurt. I still love you. Welcome in, Papaya. Lovely to see you. I still love you. You're really messed up. Nice. Drink toxic love juice. Hey, I've been thinking. You deserve something better than me. It's not you, it's me. But we can still be friends, right? Something inside of you cracks. Probably your heart. Oh, okay. Your heart is broken. Your mind is broken. You drank poison. What did you expect? So, are we now desperate enough? I'm going to seek comfort again now that we've drunk poison, though. And then we're going to go to the duck. This towel gives you comfort. Seek more comfort. Unlike your friends, this towel was always there for you. You never felt like a social being. Socializing is stressful. Sure. Remember when, insert painful memory here, some sort of mental censorship. That was painful. Friendships are pain. Think about ships, not friends. Ships are scary. They carry vermin and pirates. I like pirates. I do like pirates. I know a few pirates. But pirates don't like you. Why? Yes, they do. That's wrong. You still have both of your arms and legs. I can change that. No, you can't. You're afraid of physical pain and mutilated people. Why? Because they are fearless and strong, unlike you. Sad. Yes. Sad. Very sad. Heartbreaking. Yes. Devastating. Yes. Let's just continue spiraling. Cataclysmic. We're on a doom spiral. Alright. Sorry. Good. Very head in towel. Its worn down fibres tickle your face. Static electricity crackles in your hair and makes you feel safe from the horrors around and inside of you. The horrors inside me. Don't mind them now. We'll get there. Your towel will keep you safe. For now. Thank you, towel. Your towel is happy to be there for you. But there is something else. What is it? Your towel feels used. No. Abused. Okay, so it goes there again. Why? Each time you bury your head in it, its fibres decay a bit more. Oh no. This towel is not your friend, it is your victim. I'm really sorry, towel. Dad was really sorry too. But that wasn't enough. What did Dad do? The question is, what didn't Dad do? Dad didn't care. Dad wasn't there. Unlike your towel. I'm going to go with Dad again. Towel Dad. Because I do want to return to Duck Dad, and see what happens, if we can. The scratching on the inside of your skull intensifies, abrasions form. Hello, daughter. Hi, Dad. Guilt gnaws on your ribcage. She's fine. How's Mom? I don't know. She needed you after Dad's death. Right, I'm dead. How? I had a stroke. Think about strokes. Are you sure? Thinking about strokes is scary. Think about strokes. Brave, and while you're at it, you might as well think about death. Think about strokes and death. All it takes is a small blood vessel to burst, brain damage, long-term disability, death. I don't like long-term disability. One knew who also didn't like that. Poor Dad. At first, only the left side of his face was paralysed. At first. We'll get there. But first, fun fact, almost every second patient dies within 5 years after their first stroke. That's not fun. What is it then? Disturbing. Disturbing fact. Almost every second patient dies within 5 years after their first stroke. Oh no. Oh no. Dad didn't take that long though. 9 days later, he had another stroke. Did he suffer? After his second stroke, he couldn't move anymore at all. Not even blink. Do you remember his eyes? Yes. No. You don't. You were not there. You just remember what Mum told you. She talked a lot about Dad's lifeless eyes and the raging fear behind them. I feel very bad. And you know why? I'm having a stroke? No, you don't. I do, I can feel it. You're just being consumed by unbearable guilt and suffocating fear. That might feel like having a stroke. Oh. Good. You should talk to Dad. I'm sorry, Dad. Did you take your meds? Yes. Are you sure, Loaf? Yes. Usually, you project me into this duck when your psychosis kicks in. You're an exciting mixture. Radical mood changes, self-destructive behaviour, depressive episodes. You. Can you stop being my dad? Sure. I'm Jesus now. No, I'm Jesus. Okay, then I'm Dad again. Can you please just be a normal rubber duck? No, he can't. No, I can't. Alright. Loaf? Not Loaf. Jesus. You will be alright. Yes. The scratching on the inside of your skull fades. The abrasions stay. Your ribcage defrosts, leaving a feeling of emptiness and acceptance. Your dad. But also your duck. You have mixed feelings about this combination. What's the drug called? Quetiapine? Okay, you're still quite desperate. And some parts of your mind are sore. But you have what you need to move on. As you leave your bathtub, a long-desired silence sets in. It won't last forever, but it's all we ever wanted. So we got a peace of mind ending again. We just took a different path there. So... okay, so now it lets us play again. Straight away. I'm going to try exploring... I like darkness. See if we can get one more type of ending. I hear voices. Just one voice. I'm insane. Sometimes, yes. Hide from madness. Hide from madness and darkness. Hide in darkness from madness. Please open your eyes. Why? Free from voice. Let me know if you'd like a hint. Oh, okay. Okay. Is there something clickable that I haven't discovered yet? Possibly. Okay, I'll take the hint. I'll take the hint. Just because I don't want to take up, like, your whole evening with me trying to explore every different playthrough. I'd say towel and rats is worth exploring. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that first. This towel gives you comfort. Seek more comfort. Unlike your friends, this towel was always there for you. You never felt like a social being. Socializing is agony. Absolutely. Stick to rats. Got you. Remember when insert most painful memory here? That was painful. Friendships are pain. Think about ships, not friends. Ships are scary. They carry vermin and pirates. What kind of vermin? Mostly rats. I like rats, but rats don't like you. Why? No one likes you. Why? You're a bit like a rat. Why? People avoid you. It's in your head. Repressed disease. Think about rats. Can you please stop thinking about rats? Why? It's not good for you. Think harder about rats. That's a terrible idea. Think even harder about rats. Please, be reasonable. Do not be reasonable, be rat. Oh god. Squeak! You are a rat now? Squeak! Great, well done. Squeak, squeak. No, that's not a good thing. Squeak, 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 squeak. Yes, the rats seem to like you now. Squeak. But they can't replace real friends. Squeak. That's what you always do. Squeak. You change everything about yourself to be liked. Squeak. Squeak, squeak. So you want to stay a rat. Squeak. Alright, if that's what makes you happy. Squeak. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak. The rat ending. Love it. I love it. That's great. Thank you for the hint. I wonder, should I... Do you want to... Do we do the Q&A now, or should I give it one more go to see if I can get that fifth ending? Welcome in, Aroli. Squeak, squeak. What does it do when I try and start it after the rat ending? Okay, it starts like normal. I think you can try again. Okay, thank you, because I do want to. I do want to. There's a scratching on the inside of your skull. Right. Perhaps talk to Dad. Okay, okay. Did we... Yes, no, I tried to make him into a rubber duck. We kind of avoided the conversation with Dad, to be fair. We kind of avoided the conversation with Dad. First, I'll drink wine. Stick to strokes and death. Okay, gotcha. It's grape juice. Exactly. Grape juice filled into a wine glass. You feel childish and desperate. Desperation juice for a 27-year-old child. You want a straw with that? Fun fact. On your 5th birthday, you almost choked on a straw. I fear straws, and the straws fear you. Fear is basically desperation, just with different spices. Drink desperation juice. Desperation rushes through every fibre of you. Something freezing covers the inside of your ribcage. Okay, so we've drank our desperation juice. You fear strokes, sudden death, the loss of a loved one, and straws. this. We'll discuss it now. Wait. Operations form. Hello, daughter. Hi, Dad. Guilt gnaws in your ribcage. How's Mum? She's fine. Liar. She called you. But you didn't pick up. I'm sorry. She needed you after Dad's death. Right. I'm dead. How? I had a stroke. So... I'm sorry, Dad. Let's... assume if we talk to him. Did you take your meds? You should have. Yes. Hopefully we've not missed our opportunity to think about strokes and death. I think we may have... I may have done a mistake there. Alright. Goodbye, Jesus. Loaf? Yeah? I'm not sure. Okay, I think we missed our opportunity. That was my mistake. That was my mistake. I'm gonna go back quickly. But because I didn't get to see this ending fully last time, I'm quickly gonna... Something missed. Okay, sorry about that. I'll go back. But I didn't fully see this ending last time. The flood ending, because I had to sort something with the sound, I think. So I want to see this one. No, I'm not right. Think harder. We're losing this battle. The rain of water has begun. Steaming floods conquer your bathroom. Your duck is free. Your meds are dissolving. Some sort of endlessness awaits you. Okay. One more time. One more time. No. Oh, of course, you need the wine first. You need the wine first. I completely forgot. Desperately drink wine. It may look like wine, but you know what it really is. No, it's grape juice. It's fine. It's grape juice. Filled into a wine glass. Everyone hydrate. It's grown up and sophisticated this time. Why plastic? Shattered glass is dangerous for you. You're probably right. Of course I am. Drink from grown-up cup. Okay, now we can have a conversation with Dad. But not tell Dad. Dad? Yes, Dad. Ducks don't talk. You're too desperate to be that rational. Why are you a duck? I'm not. I'm dead. What? Since last Wednesday. How? I had a stroke. Think about strokes. Brave. And while you're at it, you might as well think about death. Think about strokes and death. So we'll think about death this time. All it takes is a small blood vessel to burst. I like death. Death likes you too. A lot. I just like Death on a platonic level. Poor Death. Death really thought there was chemistry between you two. Platonic chemistry. Congratulations, you friend-zoned Death, but no hard feelings. Death will get you one day, like Death got your dad. Poor Dad. At first, only the left side of his face was paralysed. At first. We'll get there, but first... Fun fact, every second patient dies within 5 years after their first stroke. Oh no, no. That didn't take that long though. 9 days later, he had another stroke. Oh no, no, no. After his second stroke, he couldn't move anymore at all, not even blink. Do you remember his eyes? No. Right. You were not there. You just remember what Mum told you. She talked a lot about Dad's lifeless eyes and the raging fear behind them. I feel bad, and you know why. I feel guilty. You should talk to Dad. I'm sorry, Dad. Did you take your meds? Are you sure, love? Yes. Did I do something wrong again? Did I not stick to Death? Because I feel like I did something wrong. I feel like I didn't get... the outcome we were meant to get. Maybe I need to not friend-zone Death. Yeah, that's true. Why? Dad's favourite book was the Bible. He liked the part where water turns into blood. And you were very, very close. Oh, okay. Sorry. One more time after this. I promise I'll get it next time. Turns into blood, and all in it living creatures die. Christians are messed up. Dad's messed up. Both? Yeah? Will you be alright? Goodbye, Jesus. The scratching on the inside of your skull fades. The abrasions stay. Your ribcage defrosts. You're still quite desperate. And some parts of your mind are sore, but you have what you need to move on. Your bathtub. Okay. One more time. As you leave your bathtub, a long desired silence sets in. It won't last forever, but it's all we ever wanted. So that's the peace of mind ending again, but a different way to get there. Okay, so this time we're going to actually romance Death, essentially. So I'll try and speedrun this bit a little bit. I'm sophisticated again. Grown up in sophisticated plastic. An obvious sign of a desperate mind. But also grown up in sophisticated mind. Drink from grown up cup. Desperation rushes through every fibre of you. And then the freezing on the inside of the ribcage again. Okay, now we're going to talk to Dad. And we're going to, I assume, romance Death. And not friend-zone Death. Hi, Dad. I don't know. How? Think about strokes. Think about strokes. Think about strokes and death. Think about death. Oof. That image right there of the eye is very, like, powerful. I feel that in my eye when I see it. I like death. I too like death a lot. Death loves you. I love Death too. Death will be pleased to hear that. Oh. Death's love for you is unconditional and unavoidable. Death and girl ending. Okay. So we got... Thank you for the hints. Thank you for the hints. That was very helpful. That's very helpful. Does that 4 out of 5, I assume? Or is it all 5? I can't remember. Oh. Squeak, squeak. Peace of mind. I think it was all 5. Death and girl. Devoured by darkness. And Red Sea. So that's all 5 endings. We got all 5. Hey. Thank you for the assistance. I did need the help. I did need the help. What's next? More endings. Way more. In the Demo of 5. More ducks. More story paths. All objects will be interactive. Ooh. And then, yes, wish list here. Do add this to your wish list. That's fantastic. That was a real treat. Genuinely, I really mean that. I really enjoyed that. I thought I would click with it from the moment I saw like the artwork and everything. I was like, this is my kind of game. But I really loved that, and I really can't wait for the full game. Thank you for making it, and thank you for sharing it with us. Okay, we can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Oh, lovely.
Everyone, this is Natsha. We were just doing a little lip sync practice before.
So hello everyone, now that you can hear me.
Okay, so I'll ask you again. So what did you're the lead developer of the game, so what did you do on the game?
So I did everything you can see and read. And in the beginning I did all of it. It was my bachelor thesis like 3 years ago. But by now I have a programmer, 2 musicians, yes, a community manager who does a lovely and highly amazing job. So yeah, now we are quite a team.
Awesome. So what's your background and how did you come to being a game developer?
So I studied graphic design, realized that I really don't like being a graphic designer, and then realized that game design could be something I'd actually like. Hi, Papaya. Nice seeing you.
Hi, Papaya.
Yeah, and this then led me to this strange combination of typography in games and the whole mental health stuff, which was already going on by that time. So yeah, that's what led me to game design and Psychotic in the end.
Awesome. What art influenced you growing up? I assume you're an artist, I assume. Like, I mean, you said you're a graphic designer, so you draw things like that. So this has a really strong like visual style, and that's one of the first things that caught my eye about Psychotic Bathtub. What influenced you the most growing up?
Oh, hard to say. Oh God, I think I just listened to so many audiobooks that I was just always very much in. It's a bit cheesy, but in different worlds and different stories. And I think this intrigued me always a lot. Then I think I played Stanley Parable for the first time, and I was just blown away by the narration and the structure of the whole thing. That my actions actually had that impact on my story path. Then I played Disco Elysium, but then I think I was already around my 20s by then, but I think those were some quite big influences in that context. Yeah,
we love Disco Elysium around here, as you've probably noticed.
Yeah, I saw. I loved your intro.
I enjoyed it. Silly, but yeah, I do love Disco Elysium. So I found those little gifs, and I was like, I'm gonna just make a little rubbish little edit of this, and it'll be silly and fun.
Great.
Stanley Parable, I've got it in my library, and I've not played it yet, and I really need to get around to it. I know I do. Have you ever played Superliminal?
No, I have not.
Okay, I played that one. You should try. Yes, you should try that. Yeah, yeah.
Right, I will.
We'll do a little swap. I'll play Stanley Parable. You play Superliminal.
Great, I agree.
So I think we've already sort of touched on it there, like which games had a lasting impact on you. So you mentioned Stanley Parable, Disco Elysium, if there are any others, but please elaborate on the lasting impact that those had on you.
I think in both the narration or like the way they designed their narration, like their narrative design was very strong, or I felt very strongly about it. Like it inspired me a lot. And what I think I really liked about Disco Elysium was that mixture of making me feel very lost and still very amused at the same time. And it made me feel very seen in a very strange way since I'm not a middle-aged alcoholic man, but I still felt very seen, and I really like that about Disco Elysium. So
Yeah.
that was lovely. I think I thought it was very touching, and yeah, I liked that it put me into such a different life or life reality, and that I felt absorbed. So yeah.
I totally concur with you about disco, like, and Psychotic Bathtub gave me that similar feeling as well of like, you know, being put into this other reality and going on this like complete emotional roller coaster. Like I felt there's only, you know, there's only 5 endings in that demo. You can only play it for about 90 minutes, and yet I still feel like I've been on a huge emotional journey in that time. It's laughed me. It laughed me. It's made me laugh. It surprised me. It made me sad. Like the stuff about the. I think that it was the third or fourth to last playthrough we did, where it's about you really going into it about Dad's stroke. That was
Right.
really impactful, and that hit hard, especially compared to the rest of it, which was there was obviously dark moments and such, but it was lighter in tone, whereas that hit very hard, I think. What game would you have loved to have worked on that you did not make yourself?
Disco Elysium, I think.
Fair, fair.
I think I would have liked to be a part of Disco Elysium. Although, yeah, I mean the development in the end was like absolute chaos. But
Yeah,
I think in the early stages when it was just all about the writing, I think that would have been nice. I think I would have
yeah.
liked that. Yeah.
Is there a particular character from Disco Elysium that you really relate to?
Oh, relate is hard to say, but I hated Kuno so much.
I'm from the UK, as you can tell. I've met so many Kunos. I'm from the northwest, so there's never a Kuno far away. Um, but yeah, he's very much one to love to hate.
Yeah.
So, what was the main inspiration behind the art style?
No, hard to say. I think it's just a very. I think it's my personal art style in that context. Like I've been drawing for so many years, and I think Psychotic just came together very organically. Like I didn't really have any strong references for it in that context. So I mainly wanted to create something which provides a good base for the strong work of typography we use in game.
Mm,
So for me, that was like I knew I had to have that black backdrop or always room for those typos. So yeah, I think that was a decision to be made, but there weren't really inspirations, I'd say.
okay,
Just a mixture of everything I've consumed over the years.
fair. We had a question in chat that I missed. Is there any other art or media that had a big impact on you and influenced Psychotic Bathtub?
Yeah, there were several books. I'm not sure if they've been translated to English though. One is called Die Welt im Rücken. Oh, how should you translate that? It means more or less the world behind your back or so, and it's written by Thomas Melle, and he suffers from bipolar disorder. And I really loved that book. It really left an impact on me. And then I saw a theater adaptation in Zurich about it with an actor I really, really like, Joachim Meyerhoff. And that was very touching. And again, it felt similar to, I'll just keep dropping Disco Elysium all the time. I'm sorry. But it also felt like Disco Elysium in that sense that, again, I felt such a strong connection to the story and that life reality. Yeah, and I think that was very inspiring in that context. Yeah.
Awesome. So, okay, my next question is about like the narrative threads. So there's obviously a lot going on. I saw your post earlier was about was it a character called Sam? Was that right? Have I
Yeah,
got the name
Sam.
right? Sam, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
correct.
So how difficult is it keeping track of all that and all these different threads and how they interconnect?
I think it's easier for me in that context, in that sense that, I mean, I write everything and I have it organized on my Miro, so I can like see all the stuff, and there are too many post-its in my home, so everything is crowded with post-its which remind me of what goes where. I think it's harder for my team to keep up because sometimes I just decide that something has to change or something needs to be more interactive in that context. So it's hard to keep track, but I think with the post-its and Miro, everything works out quite fine so far, I hope.
Yeah, it's all. I mean, I guess for you, it's all in your head. So you've got it all mapped out, and then it's translating that to your team and to
Yeah,
others.
yeah, most of the time it's that, yeah.
What was it like pitching the game in that context?
Pitching. Depends. I think my team was very early, very happy with everything we did, or I did in the beginning with the game, so that was fine. But when it comes to pitching to publishers, that's a bit something different. So we're self-publishing at the moment, and pitching to publishers is just madness with Psychotic. We never really thought that we would want a publisher, so I think we are very good off self-publishing now. But I mean, we had so many interactions where I just dropped the title and I already saw it in their faces that no, that's a no-go. Just like
Yeah.
the word psychotic is too much. So yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot. You find that there's a lot of stigma attached to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So much stigma. That's like, and also fear. Like they say, or some of them said, yeah, no, it's so important to talk about those things, but you have to adapt, you have to make it smaller, you have to work with more metaphors and stuff. And I think we already work a lot with metaphors in that context. Like we don't like show like we show dark moments, that's for sure there, but we never get very explicit in that context.
Yeah.
And I felt like the approaches which were pushed by some publishers felt more like watering down the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I think that's part of the beauty of the game. And I'm glad you've chosen not to water it down, even if it's a more difficult path to walk with self-publishing, because it tackles it head on. It tackles these things head on in a more confrontational manner. And I really appreciated that about it. I think that makes it stand out and makes it extremely unique. It's very bold vision, and yeah, all power to you. Stick to that. So, why a bathtub?
Oh yeah, why a bathtub? I was looking for places which felt like a melting pot, and I felt like a bathroom or a bathtub in this concrete context felt very much like this melting pot, because like, or at least I have those associations of bathtubs with I'm taking care of myself, like I'm drinking tea and having a bath, listening to an audiobook, and that's good. But still, I had some of my worst meltdowns in a bathtub or in a bathroom in that context. Or also, what we have in pop culture is that association to death or suicide, especially in that context, with this very small and condensed space. So I think that point of bringing together all those different emotions and things which can happen in a bathtub were the reason why a bathtub in the end. I hope this makes sense.
No, that makes perfect sense, because I wrote this question down before, so I thought I'm still going to ask it because I want to get what your natural response is. But after I played the game, I nipped to the lyric. I was in my bathroom and I thought, no, this is the perfect place, because it's one of the only times that we're ever alone with our thoughts, and it's just kind of the echo of our own mind. So it's kind of bang on for it, really. By the code, thank you for the resub, and thank you for saying that. Happy I caught this. Thanks for bringing awesome voices to talk about their projects. And was there something? I think we kind of already answered it there, but no, we've definitely already answered it. I want to ask you about the sound design, because I love sound design. I'm really interested in it. Have you partaken in that directly? I know you said you've got 2 musicians working on it. Have you dabbled with some like Foley art and things like that, or have you sort of left it to them? You've left it to them.
I've left it completely to them. I think I got once that they once made me like breathe into one of the mics, which felt very, 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 very wrong in a way. This is now, you can hear me breathing in one of the scenes, and it just like, oh, I hate it. But I think it matches the scene. But like just hearing people breathe and even hearing myself breathe just keeps giving me panic attacks. So yeah, we'll see.
What's your sort of like overall vision for the sound design? What feelings do you want to evoke in people? Or does it really depend on the scene and the context?
I think it's a good question. What I've pitched my musicians or my sound design, to be more precisely, was that I wanted something which feels always very close to your ears or to your head, and it's sometimes even inside your head. Like that you have something which feels a bit like a swarm in that context, and I wanted sound that felt like you could touch it in a way, that it felt very haptic. Like I think also the structure we have in the brush of the artworks feels very chalky in a way, and I wanted some of that chalk or some of that haptic feeling also in the sound. So yeah, that was everything they had to work with. Yeah,
that chalky texture definitely comes across, like, and the sort of like overwhelming feeling that the sound gives. I mean, I've only got in-ear headphones in because my over-ears don't work with my when I'm streaming and stuff like that, unfortunately. But I could imagine like you get more of the soundstage with it, and I might try it after even, because when I was playing it, there were lots of sounds that would come on, and I was like, oh, this is very like, it's very intense. There's almost a rawness to it that, in a good way, that you don't get from a lot of other games and media, because it would almost feel too, I guess threatening would be the right word to experience. It feels more like something that I've like seen or heard in like an art gallery installation than it does in like a video game. And I really like that. Were there any like, perchance, were there any art gallery installations or anything like that that inspired you when it comes to the sound?
Oh, I don't think that art installation, I really like that it makes you think or remember that I think that's very cool. I like that process. But there weren't any installations, or not that I can think of any. I think for me it was mostly theater and books, and like I don't know, but if you put your head underwater in a bathtub and like you take your fingers and you just run them across your ears, that makes such a strange sound.
I used to do that all the time when I was a kid, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, perfect, very good. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no art installation, sadly.
Okay. So what you've had a lot of fun at Gamescom. I saw like the psychotic friendship bracelets you had and stuff like that. What future events? Oh, you're wearing it. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm wearing it always.
Oh. What future events is Psychotic Bathtub going to be a part of, and what events do you aspire to take it to?
So we'll be a part of the I hope I don't mix up the letters. I'm undiagnosed dyslexic, probably, but it's SWSX in Sydney. So that's an event. Psychotic will be there. We won't be there because we won't travel to Sydney.
Yeah,
but it will start off next week. So that's something we're being a part of. Cool. some upcoming Steam events I'm not allowed to talk about yet, I think. No, I'm not allowed to talk about them, sorry. And aspiring, I think it would be lovely to be a part again of the Indie Arena booth next year at Gamescom. We were there during the last 3 years and we've met some highly amazing people there, and it's always lovely to connect with our core community. So I think that would be nice for next year, but we'll see.
So Psychotic Bathtub's been to Indie Arena 3 years on the bounce. Is that what you're saying?
2 years.
2 years.
But we've been to Gamescom 3 years, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, 3.
So the game's been in development for 3 years. Next year will be its 4th. So when are you looking at for release, do you think?
Early next year.
Early next year.
Everything goes well, early next year. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm noting this down for me.
Oh, good. We can be accountable.
No. I'm not gonna be upset. I personally prefer for games to release when they're done, you know, and like if the creator feels ready, I think that's gonna get the best result. So I hope you release it. I mean, especially you don't have the pressure of a publisher either, which is another good thing about being independently publishing the game. So I'm really excited to see it whenever it is done, but I certainly hope it's sooner rather than later, personally. Where can people follow you to keep up with the game? Asks Rainbow Catmom.
So we are on Instagram, on Discord. We share most of our updates. So join our Discord. You can find our links on our Steam page, I think. And Brain, thank you so much for posting our Steam page for the wish lists. But you can find all of our links up there. We're also on TikTok and Blue Sky. Yeah, I think those are our socials. I hope.
Amazing. I've put your link tree in the chat there. It's okay. So if anyone wants to follow Psychotic Bathtub and Natsha on Instagram, anything like that, go there. I mean, we'll touch on that again at the end anyway, because I've got a couple more questions. But yes, before we forget, please go and follow and go and keep up with the project and join the Discord as well. What do you want the impact of this game to be in the indie community and the wider gaming industry?
Oh, hard to say. I think what I'm trying to do with Psychotic is to show that I think games can have an impact. And we are not the first ones to do this. I mean, 11-bit with their games and bundles and donations are doing this already when it comes to showing that you can donate stuff and make a change. But what I'd like to do with Psychotic is to, and I can't say Psychotic is doing this right now because we haven't done any studies yet, but I'd like to do that. Destigmatize mental health conditions, or rather psychotic disorders in that context. So I think after Psychotic's done, I'd like to do some studies about that with some psychologists to figure out if a game or Psychotic in that context can have such an impact. So that would be nice to merge psychology and game design more into each other. I think there's a lot of room for growth also when it comes to entertainment, because Psychotic isn't a serious game in that context, so absolutely not therapeutic and nothing like that. But I think there is still power in something which is in the entertainment sector. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Games are therapy. You know, they can be at their best. Any form of entertainment and escapism is because we need that, because life can be quite overbearing sometimes. Again, I like that Psychotic tackles it head on while still having lots of humor and such. I love that mix, that combination. I was thinking while I was playing it and making certain choices, what does this say about me that I'm gravitating towards this path,
Yeah.
So do you already have some ideas for what you may work on next?
No, hard to say. I think I want to, it's hard to let go of Psychotic, isn't it? It's been such a long companion of mine for so many years now. I've been thinking about a Psychotic DLC in that context, but we also have I have some other projects stood up which I'd love to work on. those are all in the mental health sector. So we'll stick to mental health in that context, but we'll see. We'll see.
Will there be more like typography type games? Is that what you're sort of imagine your specialism will be, especially in the early part of your career?
I do love typography. Yeah, and now that you mention it, I think at least two of them are very typography heavy again. So yeah, I think you just taught me something about myself I wasn't
Awesome.
very aware.
Happy to help.
Thank you.
So if anyone in chat has any questions, please do weigh in before we wrap up. You're more than welcome to. I'm kind of the only final thing I'd like to ask is there anything you want to say about the game? Any closing thoughts, details about release or anything like that you want to add? Anything at all?
I think what's perhaps good to add is that we donate 50% of our final profit
Yes.
to mental health related projects and organizations. So that's one of our key values there. And otherwise, I just have a massive thank you to you, Brain, for playing so well. It was lovely to watch you play. It was lovely to have a chat with you right now, and it was also lovely to follow along the chat. So thank you to everyone who followed along, asked questions, and was a part of this. So thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate your kind words. A lot of people are in America and stuff that watch, so I'm sure that they'll have been watching at work, even if they've not been able to ask a question and such. Like, I'm sure they'll be fascinated. I'm sure they will definitely wishlist it and check out the game on Steam and such like. And if they're not, I will be pestering them to do so. I will be telling everyone about this game. I really will. I really do mean that. It's fantastic. Thank you again. Thank you so much. It's been absolutely incredible to play through it. I'm probably going to play through it again on my own at some point. And I'm definitely going to be buying the game when it comes out. I can't wait for it. Thank you so much for your time. It's been lovely to talk to you. And good luck with the rest of the project and for the rest of the year.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much.
Okay, take care.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, there we go. We are done with that. That was Natsha Sebben, the lead developer of Psychotic Bathtub, which is on screen now. Make sure that you wishlist it on Steam. Absolutely phenomenal. It surpassed my expectations, honestly. It really did. I enjoyed every second of it. I can't wait to play the full version of that. I really do. And yeah, something that actually talked about at the end there was that was very important. It's intended to destigmatize mental health disorders, make them accessible, and 50% of the final profit will be donated to mental health related projects.